After a couple months, the guy behind the paddle is back. Training is well underway for the Great Alabama 650, which is coming up on October 4th through the 14th. It's a 650-mile kayak race from Weiss Lake up in northeastern Alabama down to Mobile Bay, which is in southwestern Alabama. Now, I haven't brought the camera along for a lot of the training so far because I've been getting used to my two new boats. One is this Current Design Storm GT that I'm in right now. 17-foot sea kayak that adds speed, and it is stable. Surprisingly, it's a little bit thinner than the Pungo 140, and I gotta say I will miss the Pungo 140, but for the 650 I need something that's a little bit faster. And my second new boat that you'll see video of in the future is the Epic V8 Tourer, which is an 18-foot surf ski. Now, I thought about bringing that one out this morning, but I'm kind of glad I didn't, because it's pretty wavy out here. A lot of boats, a lot of traffic, and I'm still not entirely stable on it, and I'm running off very little sleep. So, lesson learned from the Suwannee 230 is you get tired. You get really tired. And what I'm gonna, or how I trained for the Suwannee 230 was I just went out and did a lot of miles. I just sat on the water for a long time, several hours, getting used to sitting in a kayak. But what I didn't prepare for, what I wasn't really prepared for, was having to push through the tiredness and the soreness and everything like that. I was able to do it, but I wasn't quite prepared for it. So I think that might be something that I am going to do in preparation for the 650. Because the 650 is a lot longer, and it's not so much longer day-wise. We have 10 days to complete it, whereas Suwannee we had about 5. So, last night what I did was, at around 8 o'clock, I got on this same lake, Lake Jordan, and just paddled around it for about 4.5 hours for 18.5 miles. And that was after waking up early Saturday morning, doing a lot of stuff around the house, and tiring myself out. And then I just went out there and paddled. Went home, got about 2 to 3 hours of sleep, likely 2, and went to our Sunday morning Sunday Fun Day Run Day for Team RWB, and then came out here again to Lake Jordan just to paddle around while I'm really, really tired. So, not being fully confident in my ability to stay afloat on a surf ski, I'm kind of glad I decided to go with this guy, or this paddle. In future videos, what I'm planning to do is, there is a rapid section to the 650 that is about maybe 4 miles back that way on the Coosa River. So I'm planning on going down that one a few times to train for that, and then heading down to Montgomery on the similar path from Wetumpka to Peters Pond. And I'm also planning on heading down to Mobile Bay, and possibly there's a bay in Florida that has a military, they call it MWR, I forget what that acronym stands for, but it's a camping spot where you can camp right on the bay and just get out and go into the water. So I'm planning on those two in the future, the bays and the rapids, in future videos. But in the meantime, I'm gonna have to settle for this. I'm gonna be doing a few more paddles throughout the weeks. I'm planning on setting up a Tuesday and a Thursday night couple hour paddle, and some of the longer ones on Saturday, Sunday again. Well, thank you for tuning in. For the 650, I'm actually doing this to raise money for American Legion Post 122 of Prattville. We are in desperate need of a new building. Our building is on the Autauga Creek, and every single time it floods the building out. And it's getting to a point where I'm not even certain if I should step on certain parts of the floor. So we're working to raise, I think they need about $200,000 left, and I'm looking to help offset that cost with this race. So I'm doing a fundraiser. I'm going to leave a link in the description below to, if you would like, you can donate to that link. Any little bit helps, and it would be greatly appreciated if you would help out. So, until the next time, I hope you all enjoy the video and the footage. I know some of it might get a little bit redundant because I paddle a lot of the same waterways, but I hope you all have a good day, and I will see you next time. And if I was on the surf ski, I would have tipped at that first wave.